everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back and doing a best of 3 Forgotten Realms draft. Ooh, well, a rare is white. It's a good card. 2 mana, 3/2. Does enter tapped, but trades with something, you get another zombie. Cool card. Gotta add that to my constructed zombie deck, huh? Yeah, it's a good one. Other notable cards in here, I like Wandering Troubadour, Dawnbringer Cleric. I like You Find Some Prisoners, Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, the Monk, the Champion, the Hawk is playable. A lot of good playables in here. Compelled Duel I never really got into, and Plummet. Sideboard, I mean, we're playing best of 3, sideboard card. And then yeah, plenty of goodies in here. We'll take the efficient Black Spell. Boy, oh boy, am I happy to see Skullport Merchant. One of my favorite cards in the set. Super powered, uncommon. Yeah, great card, obvious pick. Other good cards in here. Morningstar, Pegasus Paladin, Hawk Paladin, Sleep Seeker. Once again, a lot of playables in here. Definitely like the Swarming Goblins with the Skullport Merchant, but yeah, easy Merchant. One of the best cards in the whole set, I would say. All right. What is the pick here? It's the strongest card. Might be like Morningstar. Scion is good. I'd say probably Clattering Skeleton seems appropriate here. It's played well. Doesn't have the activated ability of Herald of Adar, but it's also a mana cheaper. I like the Skeletons too. I think they play well. They played well for me. And it feels fine to take here. I think Morningstar is definitely good though. But I'll stick with black until we're for sure figuring out our second color. Merchant obviously at its tippy top best in red-black sack, but we may not be so fortunate to get to play that. We'll find out. Ooh. Well, we could take Sepulchre Ghoul. I think we're probably just taking a Grim Bounty though. Feels like an appropriate pick. When in black. Priest of Ancient Lore is good. Blue Dragon is expensive. Eltergard Ranger is great. I like the Hoarding Ogre. Evolving Wilds would make the deck, but yeah, we'll take Grim Bounty. Book of Vile Darkness. Well, I wish I could play this card. But too hard to lose 2 life each turn. So probably Ray of Enfeeblement. Get the removal. Against white decks, it's super powered. Manticore and Herald of Adar would be fine too, but yeah, we'll take a lot of Evolving Wilds. Wonder if we're going to wheel one. So we could take Feign Death. Probably don't need that though. Could take the Plundering Barbarian. Green Dragon's the strongest card. Barbarian's good with Skullport Merchant though. Get 2 bodies you can sack and yeah, I mean Green Dragon's the best, but I feel like I don't know. Could take Cleric class too. Don't have a ton of life gain yet though. I'm okay taking Barbarian. I mean, it's very good with the Merchant. It's a good card in general. Blowing up artifacts is good. It's just relevant card we can take here. All right, here. More chances to get green or white. I personally don't love You Meet in a Tavern, but I've seen it played fairly often. Could take the Basilisk. Could just cut black and take the Thieves' Tools. I don't think it's great, but technically has some synergy with Skullport Merchant or Hired Hexblade. And it lets us cut black. Alright, Fate's Reversal's pretty good. Steadfast Paladin's good too. I mean, getting a white or a Skullport Merchant back with Fate's Reversal's not bad. Paladin would not be bad either. I'll just take the Fate's Reversal. I think it's a fine card. You find some prisoners. Well, we wield that. Plenty of white picks still in here. Could go black-white venture deck. Hawk's not better than these two, though. I'm going to take You Find Some Prisoners. I like this card. I think we're relatively well set up to do the sack deck. Even though we just had the Merchant for now, that's still pretty good. And cutting black early, you know, there's a strategy in cutting a color as hard as you can in pack 1, because then you tend to get rewarded more later. Blue is always open, but white seems open too, so I'll consider the Paladin. All right, we can take Herald here pretty happily. Got the back, which is good. Elterguard Ranger is quite good, but I guess I'll take another Tools. Cut black, cut black. All right. This is my first time getting Zariel. Super good. You see a pair of goblins is good as well. I would take the Hexblade, especially with all this treasure generation we have. Dragon's Fire is obviously good. So is Yanti, Fangblade, Valor Singer, Fireball. Plenty of on-color stuff that's good, but easily taking the Zariel, and this alone motivates me. I mean, can you imagine? Just spitting out devils that you're sacking a Merchant, killing X1s, drawing cards. So good. Let's take it. All right, Grim Bounty number 2 seems like an obvious pick. Dueling Rapier I like a lot usually too, but we're actually very light on early creature plays, so I'm gonna have to hopefully be able to supplement here soon. Find some. What do we got? Well, you see a pair of goblins would be fine. I really like Swarming Goblins a lot too. This is quite a bit more expensive, but Swarming Goblins might just be better than you see a pair of goblins. They're both good with Skullport Merchant. But this you get, it's also a 5-drop and we already have 2. This would just be cheaper. Hand of Vecna in here too, which I found to be more playable than I initially gave it credit for. Kind of cool with like Zariel as well. Good aggressive card. I think I'm actually going to take Swarming Goblins. I've just been underrating this card for so long. I think I'm just going to take it now. Hopefully be happy about that decision. All right, Precipitous Drop over Veteran. Yeah, good card. Not much to say. Kills things. Lets you usually scry or, you know, spit out a 1/1 or a treasure. Pretty good. All right, Precipitous Drop number 2. Don't mind if I do. Drider, Spawn, Price of Loyalty. Well, I mean, this is the card for the deck, so I suppose we take it. We only have 1 sack outlet currently, hoping to find more. There's way more sack outlets than there are Price of Loyalties. There's only 1 Price of Loyalty. There's plenty of sack outlets, though, at all rarities. I guess we'll take a Clattering Skeleton. It's another 4-drop, but it's good. Definitely looking like a 17-land deck right now. Guess we'll take Dwarf in case we need it. Just cut cheap 2-drops. All right, Hexblade's looking real good in here. I'm going to take it over Fireball. Got a lot of treasure generation, so I'm cool with that. When you're getting a 2-mana 2/2 that draws you a card, you usually feel pretty good, especially when you have like, ooh, well, this is not looking like a great Dueling Rapier deck right now, but hopefully someday. Ooh, you see, that's nice. Getting that back is real nice. Do we have a lot of Into the Battlefield effects? I don't think so. I doubt we're gonna need that. So 9, we really have like 10, 11 creatures, which is not bad. Deck of Many Things is so good. I'm not even giving up much for it. Improvised Weaponry, which I'd probably play, but yeah, Deck of Many Things. All right, admittedly. looking a bit clunky, but obviously I can't pass deck of many things. The card's awesome. Lightfoot Rogue looks good, although I want this Deadly Dispute. I think I might take Deadly Dispute, make their price of loyalty better. Plus, just generate treasure. You can sack a treasure, 2 draw cards. It's just good. Prevents flood. I like the Lightfoot Rogue too. Obviously, the Desert Doom Dragon would be insane as well, but that's not happening, so. A lot of green. Not much for us here. I guess we'll take another Herald. Yeah, this probably is not happening. We only have 2. Oh, geez. Well, that could be a problem. We'll see. Another Clattering Skeletons. A lot of 4-drops in here. Yeah, we're looking a bit clunky. Oh boy. I mean, I don't think I'm splashing anything though. Am I going to splash a Scion of Stygia? Probably not. I'm certainly not playing a Dueling Rapier, but I don't know. I'm running out of picks here. Oh, geez. Another 4-drop. All right. Well, I think we're going to fall victim to not enough cheap stuff deck here, unfortunately. Guess we can do check for traps, maybe. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I think we're in pretty serious trouble, actually. We don't really start playing until turn 3. So, yeah, getting overrun by little dudes could definitely happen. All right. Well, we got cut. That is for sure. We definitely got cut. I could play the Brazen Dwarf. I might have to with only 2 2-drop creatures or less. I mean, I guess we have some dice. Yeah, there's probably enough dice rolling where I can get away with playing Dwarf in here, honestly. Because we've got these Heralds. I doubt we're playing 3 of them. But we'll take a look at what we got to do. But yeah, I feel comfortable with Dwarf making the deck. Even if it's just a 1/3. All right. Let's figure this out. 17 lands. I think that's happening. Man, it's a lot of 5 and 4 drops, but 13 creatures, but really it's 15. So we should cut non-creature stuff. Probably don't need the Thieves' Tools. It's nice to jump from 2 to 4, but it really doesn't even make many things unblockable. It's kind of pointless. It's like a 2-mana treasure generator, essentially. I mean, I guess it lets me sack to the Deadly Dispute, but doesn't seem worth it. Check for traps might go to probably Fate's Reversal, even though I kind of like it. And then I want to keep buying some prisoners because that can be a land drop in a pinch. And I can cut it. I can cut 1 creature, and it's probably 3 Herald of Adar seems a bit excessive. So it says 12 creatures, but really it's like 13, 14. So this is like half a creature. It's all right. Yeah, I think we're going to possibly fall victim to getting overrun by cheap creatures, but this is what we got. This is how we're going to have to run it. So, how's the colors looking? Way more black than red, so I'd probably agree with this. We have double red, and double black, though, so I'm all right with this. All right, that's what we got. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, let's play first here. Ooh, 1 lander. I don't think that's going to work. This one we'll keep. And think we'll ditch the Herald of Hadar just because we have another one. And I might need some cheap things here. Possibly. Oh. Speak of the devil. Guess we'll do this little dude. Ooh, Roper. Well, Roper's pretty good, actually. So I could drop it and attack with my white. But I might just play Skeleton here. All right. So we can do the Herald of Hadar next. They're missing their land drops, so this is relatively a good opportunity to attack as well. Choices. I think I'm just going to power out our army just a little bit more here. Sure. So can attack with everything. They go Lurking Roper on Herald, Priest on White, and Priest on Hired Hexblade. So we wipe their board, but we're left with just a Clattering Skeleton. It's okay. I think we'll just do this instead. And we'll do some venturing. Sixth land, we don't... Well, actually, yeah, I guess we do for Herald. Okay, whatever. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have kept the land now. Well, at least we get to kill both their guys. Let's go find some prisoners here. Oh, perfect. Do we have enchantments that I want to find? I mean, I've got to take Spoils of the Hunt, I imagine, but I'm just going to look. Oh, we have Precipitous Drop. Yeah, I think we just take the spoils here. So then we can go... It's exile face down or up? No, they see what it is. So obviously we can get in with the skeletons here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that's going to be the possible linchpin here. I need to top deck to win mode, and my opponent's basically in inevitability mode, so maybe Price of Loyalty could win me the game, depending on what we're dealing with here. Ooh, they even get the counter too. Oh, they got a better follow-up. All right, fair enough. Well, it's a good draw. It's just the problem is it's not enough. So I think we'll just block like this. So they can kill a zombie and a token here. Well, I can blow up an artifact, but I don't think that actually does anything here. So we'll make a treasure in case we rip a Skullport Merchant, which I feel like at this point is maybe our only path to victory. So the problem in this matchup is we have to basically race our opponent in order to win a match like this. And our deck is not particularly well suited to raise. I think that's a big issue. So I don't feel good about this match. I don't think it's going to be in our favor. We're just too slow to win a match like this, unfortunately. So am I alive? No, even if so say, no, we're dead. I don't need to show them the other precipitous drop. So we'll go to round or game 2 here, but yeah, I don't feel good about this match. We're too slow. Could do check for traps. Just because their late game is better than ours. So, I mean, we have some awesome late game bombs or strong stuff, but I still don't feel very good about this match. We can cut like Brazen Dwarf because it's not aggressive enough anyway. And their cheap spells, I guess it's good against Priests of Ancient Lore, but nah, whatever. I don't think so. Raven Fuelmint's at least good here. But I guess they have more green than white creatures. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, check for traps. They have a lot of strong stuff we probably want to get rid of. Don't want to do another Herald of Hadar over something. Not especially. All right. I think 2 is probably good. I think we did mull that game as well, though, so we did pretty good on the mull. Oof. I hate this hand, but I'm going to keep it. We got to draw well for this hand to do anything. Oh, it's a good draw, but looks like we might have to burst up this treasure in order to cast it, but that's all right. Not the end of the world. Additional combat steps are nice. So Zariel, if my opponent knows how to split damage, well, at least I can't level up Cleric class yet. I guess that's good. Ooh, Dancing Sword. Jeez, that's a strong one. Let's see if they know how to split damage. We'll find out. I think I agree with that equip. Yeah, we'll force them to split the damage, see if they know how. If they do, we're in trouble, but I have to hope they don't. All right, thankfully they didn't. That's really good news for us, because they would have gotten us so much worse had they split the damage. But we're also officially out of gasoline, so we're not exactly in good shape here. Yeah, all right. Well, we needed to draw anything but lands for a few turns, but unfortunately didn't get it. And that is that. I would have just leveled up Cleric class and gotten in there too. Just put a counter on my Dancing Sword. All right, well, we needed to not drop, but I am Alex Stephenson. I do have to remember, my name is Alex Stephenson, and I do like to draw 10 to 12 lands in the top 12 cards of my deck, so it's standard Alex Stephenson fare here. But I think, and I guess we're getting some sort of lag issues too, to really compound it. So I'm gonna, I guess, have to restart Arena here. Oh, no, they're just, okay. Just deal with the lag. But yeah, I would say our chances of winning this are about 0.5%. I'd say 0.5% chance of winning. If I just rip gas for the rest of the game, maybe there's a chance. It's got to be the best gas too. It's got to be like Skullport Merchant. I mean, it's got to be nonstop gas. Just nonstop gas. And I have maybe a 0.5% chance of winning. How much does the ward cost on that? Oh, 1. Well, I can afford that. I did target a creature. Is it for... Oh, it's just 1. Well, it would have been sweet if it was 2, but whatever. Kind of need it. Not a big fan of this lag. This is not good lag. All right. We're just super dead now. All right. Just got absolutely annihilated this match. But like I said, I didn't feel good about the match. And typical Alex Stephenson problems, drawing 9 to 10 lands in the top 14 cards. Not a path to victory, unfortunately. I mean, I can cast Manticore. I imagine... Oh, they don't even want to kill us. They just want to torture us. They want to play with us like a cat. That's fine. I'm ready to snap concede as soon as I draw a card that has no possible chance of getting me out of this situation. All right. See you for the next one. All right. Play first. I'm going to maul. I just cannot tolerate drawing 10 lands like last. I can't have a repeat of last one. It's too brutal. It's just too brutal of a way to lose. Let's ditch the... I wonder what I ditch, actually, because this is good with this. This is good, too, though, and lets me scry. I guess I'll ditch that. Oh, good move. Keeps us off a precipitous drop here. Well, if they play the unicorn, at least we can kill it. Or the paladin if they re-equip the leather armor. Because it's a free equip, but you can only do it once a turn. Is that what it is? Something like that. Well, I don't want you hear something on watch to get my merchant, so I think we'll just do skeletons here and pass. Merchant's too important to me. Suppose we can kill the hunter. Barbarian definitely seems good. I suppose we can do Hexblade. It's essentially the same thing as a merchant if I sack the treasure, so I'm alright losing a life and getting a card off the top of my deck. Can blow up leather armor, I guess. Or I can make a treasure. I mean, treasures, rather, are pretty valuable. No play. All right. Sure. I mean, I'm not in a huge rush with Herald of Adar. And the Skullport Merchant as well. I guess I can blow the mace up. It's probably fine. If I so desire. I'm going to play the Barbarian. I'm going to blow up the mace. And pass. So I can kill anything with this Grim Bounty. I've got Herald of Adar engine. I've got Skullport Merchant. Those are all good things. Sure. Well, they're not going to get to redraw or anything like that. So we'll just keep playing lands. I'm all right with that. Got the merchant. We've got the answer for big threats. We're sitting behind a Herald of Adar that's doing a lot of work. There's not much they can do. Probably didn't need to do the main phase Paladin Shield. Weird. Guess I could have made a 1/1 first or whatever, or a treasure. Skullport Merchant is just one of the most obscene cards ever. All right, Herald of Adar, doing what, 15 damage the old-fashioned way, then Brazen Dwarf there to clean her up. Yeah, all we have to do is just draw 12 lands, but, you know, our opponent can't attack us. So as long as we can draw, you know, 12 lands and opponent can't attack us, definitely we can win. So they're doing a life gain deck again. We did successfully play around. You hear something on watch the whole game. That's good. Let's run her back. Oh, that's too bad. Gotta snap maul that. Snap maul. This one will keep. I think we'll lose a drop and a swamp. She liked the drop, but I don't know. I don't know what's better. I just feel like having a skeleton, I might be able to do more, but I might be wrong. It's a good draw. I think I'd rather play the skeletons for now. But swarming goblins are going to be good with that Skullport Merchant, so I'll keep that in mind. Scaled Herbalist ramping twice in one game? Unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. What card is this? Oh, wow. That art is sweet. I didn't even recognize this card when it looks like that. I really don't want a Grim Bounty. What if we just smash for 4 and pass? Yeah, that's okay. We'll deal the damage and play the Manticore. And we'll get a scry out of it or whatever. White. Yeah, white's good enough. Not a red mana, but it's good enough. Druid class is pretty good. We're gonna have to kill that eventual big thinger, the whatever what's its butt. We'll have to kill that. That's okay though. So, I mean, I can play the goblins now. I don't mind taking like an 8 damage hit from a thing if they're in top deck mode though. And getting the card draw off the treasure is nice if I can draw a red mana at some point. Let's just do a white and we'll attack with Manticore. So we'll take a big hit from at least an 8/8 elemental, or what, tree folk? It's probably a tree folk, right? A creature with no creature type. Okay. A creature typeless creature. I probably wouldn't have attacked with the herbalist. All right. Oh, there it is. Good. Let's just take care of this threat now. And we'll get in for 5. Nice. All the sack fodder a little boy could ask for. All right. 1 on the Mulla 5. Nice. We'll see you in round 3. I think we got to keep those a little bit slow, but I mean, we're playing red-black kind of slow deck as it is, so not much to say or do about that. So right now it's looking like probably Skeleton into Herald of Hadar. Uh-oh. Oh. it's too bad because I really needed that treasure. Ooh, it's a strong one. Uh-oh. Jeez. So, not enough to kill him with the pump. Oh, wait. But I can gain a life off clattering skeletons so I don't die. That's true. So maybe I deal 4, 8, 10? Or do I just deal 6 and get a couple more bodies on board? What would I rather? What's better? Because I can gain a life so I don't die to Regent. That's sweet. But would I rather deal 4, 8? I mean, I can get it for 12. And then next turn, maybe that's better, getting in for 12. Because otherwise, next turn, I have 3 cards in hand, a lot of mana. Am I going to be able to get enough creatures? 'Cause, well, the difference between 6 and 12 is so massive. I think we just deal the extra 6 damage. I think that's our big chance at winning here, personally. I guess technically we don't die to Regent now either. But if I think I still gain the life, and the reason is because if they're able to venture in the dungeon, they would actually kill us. Oh, jeez. Sure glad I gained that life. Well, unfortunately, they had a lot of what they needed there. Let's see. You find some prisoners. What's my other choice? I don't die next turn, so if I do Herald of Adar, I might kill them. No, I do die next turn because of Thieves' Tools. But I can blow up their artifact. Let's see here. I wonder if I attack with the devils. We go to 1. But they kill us if they venture. Oh, but they have to hit us to venture. But if anything dies, they get the skeleton. I think we pass. This is a tough one, though. So we have to blow up the Thieves' tools. I guess I don't really want a devil to die. If I have a devil die... Oh, whatever. I think we have to take it. We have Price of Loyalty, too. Alright, well, we made it interesting. Didn't end up winning, but we had ways to win there, so that's okay. There are actually quite a few things that got us out of there, out of that mess. Quite a few things. So we'll go to the next game here. So Westgate Regent's a problem, but we have answers for it. 2 Grim Bounties, Manticore. Price of Loyalty. Do check for traps still. Maybe instead of Raven Fuement. I'm okay with that. Raven Fument's still kind of good here, though. But maybe not as good as anything else I've got. Brazen Dwarf, at least. Brazen Dwarf doesn't do much. Well, blocks a Shortcut Seeker. That's pretty good. Yeah, it just doesn't do anything against the Soul Knife Spy. I think I'll cut this for Check for Traps. I think Check for Traps, obviously more of a preemptive card, but just deals with bigger problems. Lets me know what I have to go up against too, which is nice. That's a good hand. Skullport Merchant's so good against Charm Sleep as well. I think I'm just going to deal with this problem now. This is not the best use of mana, however, but I don't want to deal with Soul Knife Spy. I'm just going to kill it. Let's scry here. Sixth land. Yeah, I mean, it's useful enough. It lets us do something with Herald of Hadar. It's a tough one. Well, I guess we can blow up the Reaper's Talisman. Yeah, so let's go Skeleton here and pass. Oh, so it still has Death Touch. Gains Death Touch until end of turn. Well, that didn't quite work out the way I wanted. Let's get a 1/1 Either one I can sack to Skullport Merchant. Didn't quite work as sweet as I would have liked it to. In fact, I would go as far as saying it worked out much, much worse than I hoped it would. I just hope they don't have a Westgate Regent to put us away. Or if they do, I draw a Grim Bounty. One or the other is fine. I guess I'll block. Oh, wow. Well, it's going to be tough to beat. Well, I think that's GG's. So it looks like went 1-2. Pretty disappointing, but zero surprise. Absolutely zero surprise. This is just one of those formats where it feels like it really doesn't matter what your deck is doing. Oh, there it is. Check for traps. Super useful here. Just the difference between winning and losing. There you go. Thank goodness we were at 3 life. Oh yeah, that's right, we lose life. Well, they would have had lethal if I didn't get rid of that vampire spawn. That was a close one. All right. All done. Let's do some pack one, pick one. All right, pack one, pick one. Take the red dragon. Be happy about it. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.